Hello. Let me make sure this mic is on. When you come into the chat, could you do me a favor and let me know if you can hear what I'm saying? I think that's going to be the most important part of everything is if you can first just let me know if you can hear me. So yeah, today doing a dry detangle. The reason I decided to do this today is because I'm sick and tired. When I did my twist the last time, I went too far back with the middle part. I'm gonna attempt to show it. I don't know if it will actually show, but see, it went all the way back here, and I've been wearing it like that for a while, and it just looks absolutely ridiculous. In addition to which, I do need to do a refresh on my twists. And let me see. Yeah, so if you join me today, if you join in today, please let me know where you're joining from. I really just decided to do this very, very, very last minute. I was sitting here, I started the hair as you can see, and I decided, let me go live and see if anybody feels like chatting. So let's see. The dry detangling. I'm using olive oil, some regular old olive oil from my pharmacy that's made here in Jamaica. And I'm going to be using some of this curl smoothie from Shea Moisture. Why can't I figure out the Melanie? This way. Oops. Okay, yeah, I might have disappeared there for a moment because yeah, I haven't done a live in a while and I forgot how to set everything up. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. So this is what my hair is doing now. Dry detangling, meaning that I completely at the stage of detangling, I'm not using any water. 2 days ago, I moisturized my hair in the twists, and I used this concoction of vegetable glycerin and distilled water, which I learned from a channel called Coily Diaries. And then she has a moisturizing video that's got like almost 400,000 views. If you haven't seen it, I don't know. And then I just use this cream of nature. I bought it locally also. It's mango shea butter leave-in conditioner. And then that's the thing. I'm back to using grease. Somebody actually gave me some shea butter, actual shea butter, even though this has shea butter in it. But I decided I'm not going to use it today. All right, let me see if I can stop this thing from shaking. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead. The other thing that I swear by, and if you happen to watch this on the replay, please go and look at this comb. I got it on Amazon. I'll have it linked. And I had said before, the rat tail comb, I don't use that anymore since I discovered this one. I actually discovered this comb from Adana Madueke, who is from Nigeria. Her channel, I think Adana is at like 1 million subscribers now. She's so lovely though. Oh my goodness, she is she's just a ball of delight, really. And yeah, this one I'm doing by itself first, and then I'm just gonna start at the front and keep going around. But yeah, I believe in that comb because it just doesn't. Let me see. Did I get it? What I'm attempting to do at this point is make sure that I do not have that middle part coming all the way up. I want it to start here and come forward. Yeah. And then for this process, I have some other videos on my channel, but I don't use any kind of comb on my hair at all. at this, for this process. And you can see it's pretty stretched because um I done the twists as I done the twist as a dry twist twisting method. So I'm just gonna put, that might be a bit too much. Yeah, doesn't need a lot. Does not need a lot. And I'm gonna see the hair is almost parting right there because that part has been there for so long, and I want it gone. I absolutely want it gone. Yeah, that the hair feels moisturized, And like I said, I really did it 2 days ago, so this is not supposed to take me all night, really. But yeah. Let me see. I kind of wait if someone comes in and wants to talk about what I also said in the title, which is my 7 months on YouTube, then I'll talk about it. And if not, I'll basically just stick to the information about, or just showing the dry detangling and the retwisting. So we know the ends of our hair absolutely must be taken care of no matter what. We I mean, the root is just as important, but the ends of our hair are a must because they're the oldest part of the hair, so I do all of that. For the other ones, I may take a little bit of a different technique, but for this one, that's it. And then I'm double sealing my hair because I'm back to trying grease. And some people will say, I don't need to put the other stuff underneath if I'm going to be using the grease. And that's fine. But I am not a professional, and I'm just trying to do what works. Because in menopause, what I have discovered is that, yo, look here, this here, if you don't pay attention to it, it dries out before you can say dry. Yeah, it will just dry out on you. And so far, this may be my fourth time using this grease. And I like it. I really like how it smells. And yeah, I just like how it feels. And I'm actually not using that much. It doesn't come off on my pillows and stuff. I do cover my hair at night. I have do I have it near me? I don't know where it is. I have a beanie with a silk inner lining, and that's what I use. So this is the most difficult one for me, having my arms back here, but I decided let me start with what is hard and then go to the easier parts. So I am what I've done on these medium-sized twists is I have braided the roots. I made a video the other day where I explained that in Jamaica we say plait. So I plait the roots and then just maybe like 4 times going down, and then I divide the middle. I divide the middle, whatever happens to be in the middle, into two and twist it down from there. But this is the most difficult one for me because of where it is. You know, anytime you have the hair in the crown of your head, it's just like, Lord, how am I gonna get around there? So yeah, that feels like about four times I've done that. So see, I can't even see what I'm doing, but I'm doing it because I've done it before. And there you go. So I have the braid at the root, and then just keep straightening it up with my finger and just twist it. Since the last time I did this, when I installed them, they've actually held up pretty well. Now, for people who are like, oh, I can't stand when my hair is frizzy, I'm not the one. I don't know how to accomplish that in like a full way. I really just don't. Um, Tying my hair down at night helps a lot. And what else? Just not fussing with my hair helps a lot. But to actually completely get rid of the frizziness that comes with twists, I have not in any way mastered that. So when I get to this point, let me see. Oops. When I get to this point right here, where is it? I'm actually using my fancy hair product. I've got Rihanna's Fenty Home Curl. People say they don't like the smell of it. I'm like, I absolutely adore it, which is why I try to use it in all the different ways I can. Because I really don't do a lot of I don't do a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Wash and goes. But it's actually not even really that great on wash and goes, it's really good on twists. But I've decided not to use it for my full twist now because I want the protection from the grease. I want the grease to seal in. Yes. See? Will you be even able to see it? Let me see. I'm just gonna put my head down so I don't have that middle part there anymore. And I am thrilled to pieces about that. So this thing turns the thing around on me. So I'm gonna start with this front section and begin to when you're doing this process to refresh one at a time. That's the way I do it to keep my sanity. One at a time. Not many, just one. So yeah. And these satin scrunchies, I got these on Amazon. Actually, if you happen to watch this after the fact, I'm gonna link in the description um the things that I use that I use in my hair that I got from Amazon. I'm going to link them in the description for you to be able to see them. So what do I want to answer that you may have a question about? Why do I choose to dry detangle? Well, first thing is, and I said this in my other video, I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood today. I need to de-stress a little bit, and I find doing my hair to be very calming when I choose days to do it when I don't have other things on my mind. And today or this evening, I just thought of as a really good time, to just get into it and do it. Because, like I said, in certain ways, I find it so relaxing, just doing this. And the dry detangling, because of how I've already prepped the hair from before when I did my twist the last time, then I find it's just easy. You know, there's, I don't have no stress at all in doing it. So, yeah, I'm just hanging out on YouTube until somebody wants to join in and doing the hair. So you can see that natural hair doesn't have to be difficult, It can be a little time consuming for sure, but you know, I don't think of it as a problem at all. For years I had locks. I had locks for years, and they grew all the way down to my mid back. And I'll tell you, my experience of having locks really taught me that The thing that our natural hair wants to do more than anything in life is lock itself. Yeah, that's the most natural hairstyle. Because if you leave our hair alone, that's what it will do. I'm from Jamaica, so of course I'm going to talk about Bob Marley. You see the way Bob Marley's locks were? What do we call them now? Freeform locks? Yeah. Well, the way Bob, ooh, somebody came in and said something, and I don't have my glasses on. Hello, how are you? I want to tell you, I'm trying to do. Oh, is my thing shaking a lot? Let me go push it back a little bit. How am I doing today? I feel a little bit stressed out. I'm not going to tell you a lie, and that's why I said let me just do my hair. Um, yeah, Yesterday I had to go and get an MRI done. You're probably way too young to even know or have any reason. Actually, it doesn't matter. People have MRIs for different reasons. But I developed this pain in this left side of my head that I've been going to my doctor about, for a couple of months, on and off. It would come. And I was like, what is this thing? And, he gave me different ideas of what it could be. Put on my glasses so I can see the comments. Yes. Well, I'm glad you well, before I start talking about myself, and this MRI, because thank you. All right. So before I start talking about myself really and this MRI, is there anything you want to ask me? I don't know if you've like seen any of my videos about anything at all, but is there anything that's on your mind that you would want to ask me about? Let me start there before I go into anything else. I had said on this video that I would talk about, lessons that I have learned from my 7 years on YouTube. So if you want me to talk about that, then let me know. Or if you have a question, then let me know. Or if you are just passing through, just let me know. I don't want to hold you hostage. Let me see. Yeah, so see that one done. Um, and about the dry detangling, I don't know if this even shows, but you're not tearing your hair out, you are pulling out the shed hairs. That's the thing to know about it. Now, this is a fairly big twist, because yeah, it's me alone doing my hair, and I don't feel like stressing about it, and it worked, you know, at this size it worked. So that's why I'm not, as I go through the rest of the hair, I'm not really trying to make the twists any smaller. I just want to make them a little bit neater because, I have some things to do next week. So I said, let me just get to it now. Hold on. Yeah? Okay. And that's it. That's the detangling of one. Done. Glasses again. Um, all right, Morgan. No. I'm a natural hair person as well. I'm new to your channel, just looking for retention advice. All right, honey. Yes, yes. That's what this whole process is all about. So, okay, what I do with this one, because you didn't see the beginning, I put some oil on my hands. Um, what I do with the twist now is I braid them in the root, plait them in the root, and twist all the way down. I discovered, I don't know if you saw my other video, that trying to handle your hair in a stretched state is the easiest way to do it. It took me a really long time to get that into my head. I would see other YouTubers talk about it, And I really just didn't understand what they were saying until I started doing it. And I said, oh, okay. Because when our hair is shrunken, um, it does all of that, which is like what I was saying before. If you leave our hair alone, it will lock. That's what it naturally wants to do. And like I was saying, I know this because I've had locks. And when you have locks, they grow so much. And that's because you're not doing this, which is detangling the hair. Detangling the hair is not what your hair likes to do. But in order to get it done, there are ways, to do it. So this is why I started taking on this dry detangling. It's a process for sure. Like I said, I've said before. So I moisturized my hair a couple of days ago, and then I come forward now to today, and I am refreshing the twists. Now, if my hair was dry, 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 like I had done nothing to it, no, you can't do this because you're going to break your hair. And so, retention. Retention has to do with not with using as little tools as possible. Yeah, it make everything take so much longer in a certain regard. But if, let's say, if you're worrying about, like for me, I was losing hair right here, and that's what made me start this whole thing of doing using my fingers more than using combs and brushes, because I was doing that for a long time. So now, what this is all like testing for me. So first I used the oil and did that, and then I used this moisturizer, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm not, definitely. I mean, I love this curl enhancing smoothie, but it doesn't have to be this. And and then I'm topping it up, which I didn't really see anybody talk about doing that, but I am doing it. I am topping it off with grease because I find that, I've heard a lot of people say, like, when you put grease on your hair, it can't breathe underneath and stuff. But I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I haven't had any issues with doing that. And what I'm trying to do is lock in all the moisture that has been there before. And then what I do now, and this I got, who did I get this from? Who really put this in my brain? Ah, I can't remember her channel now. Glow Up with Paige. Glow Up with Paige is who really taught me about braiding, about I can't keep saying that, I'm too Jamaican, about plaiting the root of your hair like 3 or 4 times and then twisting it, dividing um one of the strands of the plaits and twisting that and twisting it down. So see, I've done that like 3, or let's say 4 times, and then I have all 3 of them separated, and I take this one and try to. I'm sure that wasn't in half, but that's the best your girl can do right now. And then I try to twist. I want to be able to see this. I twisting each one and turning it and twisting it and turning it around each other because I want the twist to be as tight as tight as possible. And then when I get to the end of the twist, I seal it again with because I have it, the Fenty Home Curl. Why? Because I love the smell of it, and because it's a gel, and because it's from Rihanna, and she's just my girl. Um, but you can use. I understand that it's better to use like a flaxseed gel, something like that to do to seal the root. So retention, 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 retention has to do with not handling your hair rough. One, not handling your hair too regularly. Two, And because I used to wash my hair once a week, and it took me a while. I mean, I thought it was because of menopause, but maybe it wasn't because of menopause, but my hair didn't like it after a while. It was just getting too dry too regularly. Maybe I have hard water. There could be a million reasons why that was happening, but you know, I just decided no, I have to switch to washing my hair like once every 2 weeks. And I don't know, that has been working. So here the thing, it's so funny. I'm really, and so there you go. Can you see it? That's the refresh twist, basically. And it's funny, because I've been doing all of these practices really for the density of my hair. But because they're also the same practices that you do, there's because they're also the same practices that you do for growing your hair, then yeah, my hair has grown. But I didn't actually set out for that to be what would happen. So that's my process. That's my, you know, advice, if you want to say, about retention. Um, and I guess one of the things that I definitely am aware of is how you treat the ends of your hair is very, very important. You know, so trying to tuck them in at night when you go to sleep, um, yeah, all of it helps. All of it really, really helps a lot. So let me see. Yeah, okay. Yes, da 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 da. So I'm doing this live, but I'm really also just doing my hair. Yeah, I decided I would kind of keep it going. I would do at least one side of my hair on the live. And so to give a real representation, to be honest, of how long it takes to do the hair. Um, I have a lot of hair. Uh, I have a lot of hair, and I move slow. you know, I'm aware of those two things. So try detangling, start to pull it apart from the roots. Yeah, try detangling, try to pull it apart from the roots, basically. Yeah. And I had said this in something else, and I'll say it again. Oh, you're very welcome. If you wanted any if you wanted anything more specific, Morgan, you can ask me. But if you kind of get the drift, then I'm really happy. you know? Yeah. To me, it's like if you practice retention, oh, thank you. Take care. Have a good evening. Okay. And thanks for joining in. Yeah. As I was saying to her, if you practice retention, let's say, you're finding that your hair is thinning for whatever reason or something else, whatever the practices are that you do for retaining your density, you will also find that your hair will grow if that's what you're interested in. To be very honest, I'm not that interested in having more growth um at this stage, you know. But anything that you do for density is also Muslim. Do you do anything different? Muslim? Say that again. I don't understand. Do you do anything different to your hair? I'm not Muslim, but I'm not sure I understand your question, Morgan. So just tell me again what you mean, please. Oh, are you Muslim? I don't know. I don't know what you're asking. But I don't assume if you're Muslim, you would need to do anything in a different way unless it's part of your, unless there are certain rules according to your religious practices. But hair care should be hair care, regardless of, um, regardless of your spirit, religious or spiritual. Oh no, I'm not Muslim. I don't know. It must have probably been something I said in my very Jamaican accent, but no, I'm not Muslim. No, I am not. So no. That's funny though. Uh-uh. We should talk about, people and religions and all of that, but people have so many hang-ups about, you know, people's religions. It's so ridiculous to me. I have to tell you, it is so ridiculous to me. No, 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 there's nothing for you to apologize for. What apologize? So if no, sir, nothing, nothing at all for you to apologize for, darling, because it's not like I would have a problem if I were in fact a Muslim. It just happens that I am not one. But no, there's no issue with that. Um, yeah, we listen. People are allowed to how can I say this without going too deep? A lot about religion is about culture. You love Jamaica. Have you been here? Have you been here, Morgan? And I want to tell you, you said this year. a friend and I, a friend and I were talking earlier in the month and saying that if I had one piece of advice for African Americans this year, or black people in general who live in America, is yeah, put Jamaica on your radar, because not it's not every year that we have the same kind of energy flowing through the country. But this year, one energy that is flowing for us that I haven't seen it flow since probably 2019, is that this year Jamaicans have decided that they are going to have a lot of fun. And nobody has fun like we do. Seriously. We are, I don't know what other people in the world think, but let me tell you, you want a party or you want to have fun, come to Jamaica. Um, because I don't know, we're just, yeah, just the way this year has started, we've had 3 or 4 massive concerts. And in the month of February, who is it that's coming here? Is it Dionne Warwick? Dionne Warwick is coming for a concert here. I can't tell you how those um uh older musicians, when they come to Jamaica, they're always so shocked at how much we love their music. We just love music, period. I don't know. People probably think that because we're Jamaicans, we only listen to reggae and dance hall. Listen to me. If you go to, what would you call it now, like a street dance in Jamaica, you could hear some Kenny Rogers. It's so funny. Maybe not the ones. What is the best month to come to Jamaica? Montego Bay, Falmouth, and Kingston. Oh, okay. What is the best month to come for parties this year? All right. It depends. It depends on what you like. So there are gonna be very big, big parties around Independence, Jamaican Independence, which is August. And there's gonna be some fest at the end of July and stuff like that. But suppose you can, it depends on if you can handle a really, those really big parties. There's parties in the grill, like all inclusive parties that are just wild. But I've kind of outgrown those. I leave those to my 20 and 30-year-old, friends and nieces and so on. But basically, any month of the year you want to come to Jamaica, there's parties here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You just, unless you're looking for those all inclusive parties only, then yeah, those might be specific. But let us say, I'm going to give you an example because I used to live in Negril for a little bit. If you come to Jamaica at any single month of the year and go and stay in Negril, there is always, and I mean always, a concert that will be happening on the beach. I mean, every weekend or certain weekdays and stuff like that. Negril is party central. Montego Bay is party central in a different way. It tends to have those bigger, all-inclusive parties that are like, um, you know, like you pay one and you go in and you party and do everything all night. It all depends on your budget. But what I'm saying, what I will suggest is that regardless of your budget, whenever you come to Jamaica this year, that's what I'm just saying, straight up, this year, 2025, Jamaican people have just decided that they are going to enjoy themselves. And so every single month of the year, I can guarantee you that there will be some real parties happening. I just noticed it. A friend of mine and I just noticed it and said, wait, are we back in party mode in Jamaica? And we were like, oh, yes, that seems to be the case. So like I know that for February, um, oh no, what did I just do? Chatting, and not paying attention. For the month of February, there's gonna be that big concert. There's Dionne Warwick and somebody else is on one night, but the other night of that concert will be some very big reggae artists at that. Now, none of these parties are cheap. Let me tell you, none of them are cheap. But like I said, when you come, how would I suggest to someone to um party in Jamaica? Yeah, it will just depend on where you're going to stay. Actually, it don't even really depend that much. Let's say you came to Ocho Rios and you went to like a regular little hotel in Ocho Rios. There is a plaza in hotel. There's a plaza in Ocho Rios with a Margaritaville, and that Margaritaville has big parties like every Friday night. And when I say party, what do I mean? The thing with Jamaicans and parties is when, hi KC, come type and tell the people them how party go to Jamaica. No, but I tell me say only because you only go to church. You know how parties go in Jamaica. Yes. So I'm telling Morgan about how this year, no, oh, you're not too long got in from work. It's what time now? Oh, the traffic. KC, the traffic. Yeah, I know about that traffic. I was out there in it, what, yesterday or the day before, and I was like, oh my God, this thing is going to kill me. I don't know. Kingston traffic too, it get out of hand now, man. It too much. Anyway, Casey, I'm trying to tell. Well, actually, Casey, I don't know if you can tell Morgan now from, how do you feel like the Christian community is going to be this year in Jamaica? Because even the Christian community, I feel like, is feels a lot lighter. And what would I say? It's like, I don't know if you were watching Casey, but on New Year's, where am I? Because I'm not stopping me from doing this here now, because I'm not going to be doing it all night. On New Year's Eve night, right? I thought it was such a beautiful representation of Jamaica. So you had the Vibes Cartel concert going on at the stadium, but downtown, the free concert on the waterfront started with, Lord have mercy, we're going to forget his name. I forget his name, you know. Ah, he's a very, 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 very popular gospel artist here in Jamaica. And so I remember watching, like a piece of his performance, and I was like, oh, he's really good, but I don't remember his name. And so basically, I kind of feel like this year in Jamaica, suppose you are, more Christian or so on, and you don't want to do, the heavy party vibe. I think even in the Christian community, there's going to be a lot more like nice concerts that will be happening, and a lot of those happen. I think in Montego Bay. I could be wrong, but basically, yeah. I'm telling you, when America stress you out this year, bring your butt to Jamaica. You are guaranteed to feel lighter. Kevin Downswell, yes, that's his name. I watched his performance when after the fire on TV, after the fireworks went off. And I was like, oh, he's nice. So I just feel like Jamaica is going to be or can be a bit of a refuge in ways that people may not recognize right now. Because one of the things that we have decided as a culture coming into this year is, yeah, all kind of things going on here too. But we have just decided that, look here, I have to survive. I have to survive in my mind. I'm not going to let the world stress me and take me down. And I really, I haven't felt that energy here for a while. And I think it can be just something good to know, because for everybody living in America, you know, um, whether black or not, really, yeah, America is about to have a very stressful year. And so you're going to just need moments and pieces of time to just get out of it and live a different reality for a moment, you know, and then go back. Whoa, look at all this here. And then go back, you know, come and reboot with some relaxation, and then go back and face whatever is there for you to face again. But I really think that's gonna be a thing this year. And I hope that people recognize it. Yeah. Even though, yes, we have all kinds of problems in this country, without a doubt. You come here as a tourist, you are quite sheltered from them on many levels if you know how to move, you know? You just have to know how to you have to know how to move if you come to Jamaica. But yeah, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Every all inclusive hotel on the North Coast that I know of has a party boat that goes out. All right, please don't make it burn. Every all inclusive that I know of in Jamaica has a party boat that goes out, at sunset to watch the sunset. And they teach you reggae dances and, all kind of things. That's how we've built the reputation that we have, is the vibe that we have. Plenty places have better, nicer beaches than us, better, nicer, all kind of things, but they just don't have our vibe. Where's the thing? Is it there? Oh, yeah. They just don't have our vibe. I saw. I saw the other day. I don't know where I saw this. Um Somebody wanted to study Jamaicanism. I was like, good luck. Good luck with that one, because we are not very easy to figure out. and understand. We're just not, you know. Um, yeah, because we just have multiple sides of our personalities, you know, multiple sides of our personalities. All right, let me see, because I'm using this camera as my mirror. Um, yeah, all right. So yeah, like you can see, let me go back to this for a second. As you can see, this is a fairly sizable twist, so you know this is not a mini twist. That's not what I'm doing. But you know, I've kept it. I've kept the mini twist. Sorry, I've kept these medium twists because they look good. Yeah, they look good. You know, they've helped me to represent myself well on the road. And yeah, the dry detangling is just, yeah. I moisturized it 2 days ago and then dry detangling it today. You know, and then yeah, probably in another 4 to 5 days, I'll moisturize it again. I'm actually trying to stretch the time in between when I need to wash it. So I've been cleansing my scalp. I actually haven't, you know, oh boy, if somebody comes into this live chat and gets to this point, please help me out. I cannot seem to figure out exactly how to take care of my scalp. I've tried a lot of different things, but I don't think I have it down. I don't think I have it down, Pat, because every now and again, it just gets so itchy, and you know, I try to use like different things to cleanse it. Like what have I been using recently? I use some apple cider vinegar and water, very 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 diluted. You know, just to yeah. See, I don't know if you can see that, but that's it. That's how the hair comes out. And that's how you know your hair is not breaking. It's just shed hair that's coming out of your hair, which is also why I put those braids at the root, where I plait the root, because then when I go to do something like this, mm, just nice and not hard, not difficult to work with. So first I dry detangle, right? I had moisturized and hydrated it 2 days ago. And then now, I showed this already. I'm going to show it again. The Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie, because I really like it. Um, that's that's too much. Yeah, like that. And rub it in my hands and rub it all over it. That's the other thing, is I'm trying to keep the same parts for a while. Um, or until, hold on. Real life, people, real life, not edited. um, and then yeah, always put in a little extra at the end, because Casey, I want to know if your dinner okay. I don't want you to be on this live and make anything happen to your food. It is not that important. I mean, your food is way more important. Really? No, sir. You think so? Eh, it's easier than it look, you know. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, it's easier than it look. Or maybe because I've been practicing it for a long time. Is YouTube make me start grow my hair, you know? Let me tell you. In the When we locked down in the house and never have anywhere to go. Yeah. YouTube, a lot of YouTube videos got me interested in hair care. And I just thought it was fun. I was like, oh wow, okay. I can't tell you. No, you're multitasking. Listen, Casey, listen to me. Come off of the live and go cook your dinner. You hear me tell you? No worry about that. You understand? Do not worry about me and the live. I can good sit on here and chat to myself. I am quite fine. You understand? I do not want you to burn your pot. And I personally don't even believe, I don't believe in multitasking. You know? No, I don't believe in it. Yeah, if I'm still on when you're eating, you can come sit down if you feel like it. But please do not burn up your pot because you want to be. I understand and I appreciate. Oh my goodness. I appreciate your support. But no, Casey, you're not going to burn up your dinner. You're just not going to do that. Mm-mm. So go and take care of your pot. Go and take care of your pot. No, man, I'm good. Trust me. Hey, Casey, I'm an only child. You hear me tell you? I can good sit on here and chat to myself for quite some time and have no problem. No, man, it's okay, darling. You have come from a long day at work, and I appreciate your support with all my heart. Trust me. But no, go eat your dinner. Go eat your dinner. What is this? Blue. Oh, yeah, no, man. Go eat your dinner, man. All right. Take care. Mwah. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. Yeah? Yeah, man. Bless you. Yes. So let me just keep going. Yes, and continuing to chat, because that's what I feel like. Yeah. No, man. See? So how long has it been now? 52 minutes. Yeah. Because that's what I'm also interested in knowing, is how long I really sit down and do my hair all the time. And how long it really takes me. But look here, the hair grow. The hair grow. Oops. Look at that. Wait. Look at that. Yes. It grew. I suppose that is a vibe. That is a vibe when you see a hair grow. You know? All right, darling. No problem. Yeah, man. You're sweet like sugar. Yeah. Anybody watching this? Well, it's kind of late now. But there's a channel called KC International Tales. And I cannot look in the thing. And if you want some morning inspiration every day, and they're always very, very nice to listen to, then please go and check out her channel. Because yeah, she giving it to you nice, and she have that nice, sweet Jamaican accent. Much sweeter than mine. All right, so how far I reach? You see, it's been an hour. Is it because I'm also talking? No, the hair take long. The hair take long, but that's fine. When I come off the live, which I'm gonna keep going for this whole quarter of my head. If you come in and you wanna ask me anything about doing the hair, or what did I say I was gonna talk about? 7 months on YouTube. Yeah, anything you want to ask me, please go ahead. Oh, this thing is making me crazy because it's twisting me. Uh, okay. Yeah. Let me see how it looking. Yeah, see. Oh boy. It's still looking a bit frizzy, but way better. No, that looks good. Yeah, way better. See, compare, if we compare it to this one. Uh, yeah. So you see, because of how I installed the hair. Oh, I don't know how I waited on the. No. In every video about doing hair, I preach about drinking water. You see how long it has been? Okay, water. Because that's what I mean. We get lost. Well, also because I'm doing the live, I guess. But we get so lost in doing our hair a lot of the time that we don't drink any water. And that's just, no, that's not on. That's not on and popping, as they say. Mm. So, let me see. So I get the twists when I get down to the root because every single one of them, which is also why it's taking me a bit longer in wanting to refresh the twists, because every time I get near to the roots, there's a braid, because that's what I did. But it is very helpful, and that's why I would never never suggest it on mini twists. Oh Lord. I mean, unless you're a youngin, and by that I mean if you're under 30, then of course you have the shoulders, the neck, and the back to do that. Maybe even older. Maybe even older than 30. Why not? Why? Because everybody's level of fitness is completely different. But no, no, no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. So see, it's not hard because the hair is stretched and it was it was moisturized, and then you just doing that. Yeah. When I discovered, I was really excited, to be very honest. I was really excited when I discovered dry detangling because I was like, really? I can detangle my hair without a comb? That's a real thing that can happen? No. Is it as thorough as when you use a comb? Of course not. But do we need it to be that thorough? Unless we're doing, I don't know, some kind of specific hairstyle. I can't see why that would be necessary. I can't see why. The other thing that has happened to me with finger detangling is I love it. I love that it gives me a chance to play in my hair. Playing in your hair is not exactly the best thing you can do. When you have natural hair, you're supposed to leave it alone. But finger detangling gives me an excuse to be in it, and it feels so soft. That is what cannot come through the screen. It cannot come through the screen of how very soft the hair is when you take good care of it. Really soft and just really nice. I remember, where was I? Couple 2 or 3 days ago, and a friend of mine was like, "Let me see something, Melanie," and I said, "And because of now, see, this is what I don't like about gray hair. Gray hair has takes away the sheen, in my opinion, from your hair, so it looks very flat and very dull." Well, let me tell you, of course, I went to the hair store and I have now bought 3 different colors that I'm going to put together and color my hair. And why am I coloring my hair? I realized until all of my hair does a nice gray salt and pepper look, it's too, it just looks dull, you see? You can't even see that it's looking moisturized. And I don't like that. I want it to look exactly the way that I know that it feels, which is it's very moisturized and it's very, very, very soft, you know? Um, So yes, in a little while from now, I don't know, maybe another 2 weeks or so, I'm going to I am going to color my hair again. But there you go. Me, that's just me. You see me doing this a million times? That's me playing in my hair. Let me be very honest. Because the thing was detangled at least, 20, 30 seconds ago, or maybe a whole minute ago. So then I put some more of this curl enhancing smoothie. And yeah. Now that does add some amount of water to the hair. So that's why I don't do it until after I've detangled. Because once you put anything that has water in the hair, it begins to curl up again because that's what our hair does. So yeah, it begins to curl up again, which is great. I mean, it means your hair is very healthy. Let's not get that wrong. Um, so then I put that, and then I go get my handy dandy grease. Sweet me, see that I'm back to using grease. It is it just delights me. It just delights me. And this one smells so nice. Yeah, it smells really nice. I just like what's been happening with my hair. Yeah, I do. Going live while doing your hair is a whole vibe. I didn't even know this. Yeah, I was just sitting here and I was like, let me just go live on YouTube. Because, yeah, my YouTube journey needs to be fun. And this was fun and light for me because, which I'll talk about on another day, but I was having a bit of a stressful day. Yeah, I was having a bit of a stressful day. What do you do when you're stressed? What are some of the things that you do to relax yourself? Okay, so I put some braids in the root. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, put that there. I'm using and pull that apart. Yeah. Okay. And then twist. Yeah. Oh, I'm so pleased. I should probably get off the people them computer now. So let me tell you what I do when I'm twisting my hair, which is why I'm doing this. I'm like, maybe somebody will want to watch this while they're doing their own hair. The most relaxing thing for me to do when I am doing my hair is watch other hair videos. Yep. That's my most it makes me feel like I'm not sitting down alone doing doing my hair because it can take a while. And so, oh, that was me putting the home curl gel, the Fenty home curl gel on the end of the hair. I tried it the last time. I thought that the grease would kind of knock it out. So it doesn't actually have much holding ability, but it kept the ends of the curls. So that's all I needed it to do. And I'll wipe off my hands. Am I gonna make it through all of this side on the live? Well, might as well. If somebody comes, they come. If nobody comes, that's life. Let me see. What was going on here? Oh, that's the one I split. All right. And the other thing about doing your hair this way is, hmm, what happened just now? The other thing about doing your hair this way is that, oh, is that you don't have to do it all at once. So to be honest, I doubt that I'm going to do all of this tonight. Mm-mm. After I finish this section, I'm fairly certain that I'm just going to wait until tomorrow to do the other sections. Or even if I continue doing it, it will be because, oh, yes, I forgot. I like watching action movies. And there's an action movie that I was watching on Netflix yesterday. So I think I'll go back to watching that because, yeah, that was fun. That was a fun thing to watch. So now, see, even though I'm doing medium twists, this one is tiny. This one is tiny, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave it as it is in its tiny state. Then I put the grease. Get some on the ends. Am I gonna braid the root of this one? Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not going to break the whole system that I have been doing because it really does work. It absolutely really does work. So it is a smaller one. I suppose this would be the one and only mini twist in my hair, but I'm still gonna braid the roots. Ah, come here. Yeah. Yep. And braid it down to there. And then, oops, split this down the middle as much as possible. Yeah. And twist. If you don't have natural hair, or you don't, try to take care of your own natural hair, this must be the most boring kind of video for you to watch. But if you have natural hair, believe me, it's just like, oh, yes, somebody else is sitting down and doing their hair, and I can have company while I'm doing mine. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm curious to see how the playback of this is gonna be because I feel like I keep shaking my computer. All right. We get towards the end. We have our little end. Get our little Fenty. And there's another reason I like using the home curl on the ends. I do believe that the home curls in ingredients are really good for the hair. This Replenicor that she talks about when she made it. When I used it on my full hair, I did feel like it kind of helped my hair to be strengthened a bit. So that's the other reason why I'm using it on the end of the twist like that. I want to be able to finish one whole section. How many more do I have? I have I've done these. Yeah, that's the other thing that takes you long when you're doing your hair. You're forever checking. So what did I do? What did I do? Where am I? It's kind of like when you go to sit down to edit a video and you're forever replaying the parts that you've edited to see, did I say that right? Should I, yeah. If you made videos, you understand. Because I've also watched videos that talk about stop doing that. Stop rewatching yourself a million times to see if you did it right. You know, it's unnecessary. And it is unnecessary. Poor Casey, if I locking up your computer, you can turn it. Yes. You're such a sweetheart for keeping it going there, but believe me, I'm alright. I want it to just go until I finish this section of my hair. So if people come, they come. If they don't come, that's okay. That's okay. I am at peace with it. Hmm. I am at peace with it. Let me see. Ah, yeah. Shoulders and neck. Ooh, this is crazy. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah. And now I just feel like being quiet. It's a quiet live stream. If someone comes in, I will answer a question. But until I finish doing this section, I'm going to behave the way I normally behave when I'm not on YouTube, when I'm not doing a YouTube live, and just relax. Hmm. Yeah. Ah. And then I'm gonna do what I normally would do. Yes, hold on. Uh-oh. I wonder. That's what I normally do. Let's put on some music.
You are an alpha for the first 5 minutes of your morning. So you wake up, don't do anything else other than maybe brush your teeth.
My face feels so greasy. Mm. Okay. So here we have the side of my hair that's been refreshed. And just for comparison, here's here's the side that needs to be refreshed. So I think the difference is clear. you know, the refreshed side or the retwisted side just looks like nice and juicy, and it doesn't look dry, you know. And this side, it's not that this side is so terrible, but you can, it needs to be redone. And so I'm gonna continue on. I think I'm gonna do some more of it tonight. And listen, KC, I have to shout out KC International Tales, who just kind of like hung with me for this whole time. So thank you. And if you have watched any section of this live stream, I do ask that you click the like button on it. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care.